This episode is brought to you by TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com. TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com is your all-access to culture. Check out cultural merchandise like leggings, hats, mini boxing gloves, and bags. Also t-shirts like hip-hop, nature, rock bands, reggae, and dark fantasy. Fast shipping worldwide. That's TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com. Now let's check out this episode. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest in the building. Listen, this man is the CEO of Canada's Defenders. You've seen this man on some of the biggest stages in Canada, even across the globe. Listen, this song is one of the baddest songs coming out of Canada from the 90s to right now. You know, we have in the building today, we have Double Six from Super Fresh in the building today. What's going on, Big Boss?
Well, Muscle, there, you know.
You understand.
Yeah,
Thank you so very much for coming through today, Six.
You don't know. Long time.
You understand. You know what I mean? First of all, I got to say happy 2022. You're one of the first people that I'm seeing this year, and it's definitely an honor and a pleasure to have you in the building. You understand?
Respect, boss.
All right.
You don't know. And same to you, know, happy 2022, you know. We have some serious times, but we just can't hope for the best right now.
You understand? All right. On this program here, we like to take it right from the beginning and then bring it right up to 2022. Yeah. First question for you is this. Where do you grow up in Jamaica, and what type of child were you?
Portland, you know. Mm-hmm. Portland, country boy, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Well, you know, growing up, just a regular country youth, you know. You just live the environment where you're growing in, country life, so yeah. That's all you live in. You learn that, so you just live that.
Mm-hmm. What part of Portland we're talking about here?
Well, from a little place called Priestman's River, you know. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. What was the community like back then in the area?
Well, first we can say peaceful.
Yeah. Peaceful,
calm and cool. The beach. Mm-hmm. Everything just like, and you know, close to the famous Jerk Pork Center, you know, so I don't know where you call it. And that's where my mother come from, you know, Boston.
Okay. Good to go. In the area, was there any songs or any artists that came out of Portland at that time there that you seen around?
Well, I grew with Louie Culture, you know, so.
Okay.
Louie Culture, like, basically schoolmate from them time there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
How about any songs back then in the area?
Well, you know, Portland have a year about Mandela sound. Mm-hmm. Well, big sound that from Portland. You have sound Taros, Courage. Quite a few Portland sound about where some of them off, you know, most of them sound are off of the grid now, but yeah.
Area songs. You know, every area you go, there's 2 or 3 area songs that you might not hear of outside of the area, but they're locking and controlling the area.
Yeah. Well, if we go there, so then, you know, so we can tell us, say, Super Fresh is a sound from the 80s too, you know.
What?
Yeah, Super Fresh is a area sound in a little place called Black Rock, you know, Bunny Down, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm a bridge in them, you know, control a bar and have that small something, you know. Mm-hmm. And me just decide to expand the name, you know, and move it to where it right now.
Okay, so originally Super Fresh is coming from the 80s in Jamaica, in Portland.
Yeah. I wasn't really physically doing it like that, you know, but yeah, we take over the name and when I go inflate my history and say from then, but so I was a Fresh from 91.
Yeah. From 91. All right, so then when you were in Jamaica now, were you involved with sound business at all, or it's just when you came to Canada?
You know, them days are hard to touch a man's sound, you know, so you can't rock a man eagle and all them things. That one eagle sound of man. You know it goes. So we never really physically play music like that. I love it. Your grandparents have turntable, you go and play music, but wasn't really a selector in a dance settings, no.
Back then, who would you say was your sound before you came to Canada? One sound that you loved?
Well, Ace is International, Yellow Man. Yeah, that sound also from St. Thomas used in my area a lot.
Yeah, because you guys are neighbors.
Yeah, man, Ace used to be a sound when we grew. Yeah, I see them sound they play enough time, you know. and Roadstar. Yeah, and Mixmaster.
He was from out those sides or too, or you just like to listen to those?
Yeah, a sound where you come around and you hear and love all them and they play,
That's big there. All right, so then you're in Jamaica, you're doing your thing. Did you come to Canada as a teenager or as a child? Teenager. Okay, came to Canada now. When you came to Canada, what were your first moves? Did you come to go to school, work, or you came and then you looked around and you started to want to play sound at that time there?
School. But I bring one record with me when I come to Canada.
Yeah.
One.
What record was that?
Winnie Wonder, Anything for You.
Right. Big one.
Yeah. Bring that tune from my mother, so. So you know the music, that's where it starts from, First record.
When you came to Canada, did you know anybody outside of your family in Canada at the time there yet, or you had to start to get to know people when you came up?
Start to get to know nobody outside the family. Really. Yeah.
All right, you're going to school and stuff. So then when did your focus go back to wanting to get into sound business now?
Well, you know what, when I come to Canada, the building I live on Jane Street. You have a little man on the building with a sound called Rough Rider.
Yes.
So, from him have a sound, me just get for, every day me up at him house.
Yeah.
And we just play music. Fretty, Fretty.
Yeah.
Fretty from Scarborough. Fretty was the man where we used to cut all Winnie Wonder.
Yes.
Same time for that sound, So that's where it all started.
Rough Rider, because to tell you the truth, I have a flyer with Rough Rider. I don't remember the year, but you guys were playing at Focus. Those times Ron Nelson would do like a New Year's Eve or a Christmas with like 10, 12 songs on it over 3 nights. I remember particularly Rough Rider was playing and your picture was on that flyer. Yeah. That's where I remember you from.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Rough Rider it started from right there.
How long was it? Was it more of a area song? You guys came out and did a lot of stuff. What type of song was Rough Rider at that time?
It was more just an area sound, small parties. Rough Rider never really make it on the big stage, and it transitioned from Rough Rider to Black Supreme.
You were playing Black Supreme?
Yeah, play Black Supreme for a short stint, But while playing while all that time, me I get on my record. So I end up having my own collection of record. Even when I play Black Supreme, I can use my record box to play out, So.
When you got to Black Supreme, who was playing Black Supreme at that time there also?
Natty Brits too. Natty Brits started the mic sometime. Bionic.
Yeah.
G.O.I.s wasn't around at them time there, so... them with me used to talk the mic and thing for them, but Black Supreme, we never really get into any competitive thing on that song, Yeah.
So you weren't on Black Supreme for too long then?
No. We transitioned from Black Supreme, Super Fresh.
Super Fresh, okay. Rough Rider, Black Supreme, Super Fresh. What year did Super Fresh officially come into play in Canada?
Well, hear what? As I say, we say fresh from 91. So we build my thing as much as me want the exposure. So it wasn't around. So I play Black Supreme with my record them. But yet I still have my small parties when we get as Super Fresh. Birthday parties, all them we could think same way, And then on the grand scale, Super Fresh really, the dub plate wise is 93.
Yeah.
It started, the dub cutting.
All right, we're going to get there just now. So, okay, Super Fresh pops out 91. When you came around as a song, who were the big songs around the area at that time there now?
Stir Prophet, High Tech, Soul to Soul, Father Rosa, Tempo. Tempo was a song I'm close to, because when I meet Steenie and him I play Tempo, I saw the closeness start, and man, all them, even all Jeff them is from Black Magic.
Yes.
I play Black Magic and thing, so all the sound them digital. Yeah. Man.
Because at that time, a lot of people don't realize, especially people that's outside of Toronto, how vibrant our sound culture was in the early 90s.
Yeah, man.
You understand? We had a lot of big songs, playing a lot of dubs with a lot of big dances.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Every weekend there's 3, 4, or 5 dance everywhere, and all of them are around.
two sound systems string up and all them things. Yeah, man.
So those are the days you're coming from where you had to have 2 sound systems and all of those things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before we even go any further, does Super Fresh have a song? Did you ever want to build a song, or what was the deal with that there?
No. We never build a sound system because you know them time the muscle we live rugged, you know, so my friends them now live no speaker box. So we just decide to say just music.
And honestly speaking, who kind of the 2 songs that changed that game where a sound system could be around without having a song would have been Red Flame and King Turbo. Before them, everybody else had to have their song, whether it's $1 or $50 or whatever the case is. Before them, but they used to get broke up for that. Everybody would cuss because you don't have a sound system.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
King Turbo more so than anybody else me cannot attest to that, you know. Because you remember, you know, one time all them Farmer Sound Association, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that just now. So then now, 91, you have your song. What were some of your early dates as Super Fresh now? And who was on the original Super Fresh 91?
Just me.
Just you. Yeah.
Just me. Ian Mixmaster, we used to watch or he mix. And if we mix 2 records, we'll go buy the 2 records if we don't have it and go home and practice. Yeah, man.
Those were the early days there. So even some of the early dances, what were some of the early dances you were playing back then?
Well, it's mainly, enough of them is just kind of, we used to have a lot of basement party, house party. So those were mainly because mainly the dancing what we really playing at them time there. In those early days, we never really get the banquet hall and the clubs and, you know, it's mainly smaller settings, you know. Yeah, man.
Good to go. What was your first set of dubs that you cut on Super Fresh?
Well, it started from Glama G, you know.
Okay.
Glama G. And to be truthful, one night I play Black Supreme with Bass Odyssey. And J was just forward and in my vibe the night it just never work out. So I just on my record I play out that too. So I just show Glama G say yo I do my own thing. And him just say and from there so it starts. So him start me out with like some Sugar Bobby. We call him Bobby Crystal now and you know Sanchez, Frisco Kid and you know that's where it starts from.
So Glama G, Bass Odyssey, they were the ones really starting out the Super Fresh journey.
Glama G single-handedly start out the cutting for Super Fresh.
Never knew
first person camera go studio.
Was Glama G. And this was when you're in Jamaica, so I guess you might have went Arrows or something?
No, him start cut for me before we go Jamaica. And then when we fly go Jamaica for the first time now, we stay with Glama G. Me and Shotman stay with Glama G and that's how we start learning the studio game, you know. Yeah, man.
Name you just brought up, Shotman. Was he the first one after you to get involved with the song?
Well, Shotman was like, Shotman I'm a virgin from school. Shotman don't really want nothing to do with the music playing. Shotman never play the music. Shotman just like I'm a right hand. If me say him say
yeah.
Anyway, with him turn. Cause from where I go school, I may drive, and him like a Shotman at the gas for the car.
Yeah.
Anyway, me go, him go. That's how it go. So if me say sound, him say sound.
So it was you and him linking.
Yeah.
So you guys are around the song now. So then how long when you guys first started out, Steenie got involved with the song?
Steenie got involved in 94.
Okay, so this is just like a year after.
Yeah. Steenie go back to school one time after, Butters Heights and meet Steenie and me used to pick him up and drive him go school. So I saw the friendship start from there. Cause him live off the Jane Street, just down the street from me. So pick him up and we go school and him a play Tempo. Remember one night with the Focus.
Yeah.
And Tempo supposed to go Montreal. and Steenie have to go with Soji them. So them ask me for players tempo. I focus to finish off night for them, you know, so
that's wild.
yeah, man. So it starts out till tempo now was on a downside, and Steenie just decided to say, well, yeah, well, my jump ship, and as a bridging me and him a roll, him just decide it was an easy transition. It wasn't even a discussion.
Yeah.
Steenie just basically just shelf tempo and just say super fresh, you know. Like,
because if a lot of people don't know, tempo was a big, bad, heavy song those times.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
when it came to like the Garnet Silk, anybody you could think about on dub, Tempo was playing those
yeah,
times.
man. Tempo was a premier sound them time. Man.
Yeah.
Top sound.
But at this time, they were slowing down. Steenie came over to Fresh. So then, no. Did you guys intend to actually more juggle or war when Steenie came over, or that wasn't even a thought?
Well, hear what. To be truthful, you know, I was more just a juggler, you know. Mm-hmm. But what ended up happening, you know, the first dance, the launch of Super Fresh really like it with dub plate wise in 1993, late 93. What ended up happening, you know, Glama G fly up.
Yeah.
Bass Odyssey have a dance, and that's the same weekend. And the first dance, me keep.
Okay.
With Love Child and can't remember the other sound, but you know, excited a young youth will play some dub and play some song and Love Child take away and the same right there.
Yeah.
You remember that song, the Ninja Teeth and Deli Rank?
Yes, if you play one more.
Right. The man put on that when the man time to play first song, the man put on and take up and take it off and play that and come off and say, yo, play. So 20 song me have, you know.
Yeah.
The 20 song do a job still.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Fix him up with the 20 song, man.
And those times, it was Gary still playing Love Child at that time?
Yeah, man.
Because that was another sound that they didn't get to the tempo level, but they were on a tier at one time too. Love Child?
Yeah.
They were playing a lot of those dances from big, small, basement, banquet hall, everywhere?
Everywhere.
Yeah, Love Child was everywhere. Okay, so then that was the first victim of Super Fresh.
Yeah, right there. The first date really where Super Fresh get out there where people are going to see the sound like that.
Yeah.
With dub plate wise too, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But this time Steenie was not in it.
No, Steenie wasn't involved then, you know. Then months later, you know, when Steenie, I guess Steenie feel the energy, you know, so I see the movement, you know, so him say, yo, he want to be part of this, you know, so I just decide to move to.
Before we go into that journey there's one song I want to ask you about, Indica. Are you related to somebody around Indica?
Short man brother who own Indica.
Oh, it's Short Man's brother, because I thought it was your family that was...
No. Yeah, when you see how that's the closeness with me and Short Man, because him brother build a sound.
Yeah.
Yet still Short Man build a sound with me. Yeah. You understand? I just so me and Short Man live. It's like me and Short Man live more like brother than him and him brother, you know. So I just people think me and Short Man are brother. I just so we grow, you know.
Well, the first time I met you guys, that's how I met you guys. Six and Short Man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And for the longest time, it was Six and Short Man. Yeah, you'd see Steenie too at the dances, but if you're on the road, it's Six and Short Man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Big there. Naka Indica was another wicked little song that didn't really get the bus, but they had some Ross music around there.
Yeah, man. Me have Indica box too, you know.
What do you mean?
Yeah, man. Because you know the woman at they're Jamaica, you know. Short Man brother they're Jamaica, you know. So I mean I've access to
Indica.
the Indica box.
Bad little song.
Yeah, man.
Me, this is where Super Fresh came up on my radar. I think this was 95. You guys came to a dance in Kingsborough Banquet Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was supposed to be, if I remember good, it should have been tempo, but then they switched it out and Super Fresh showed up, and that was the first time that we actually seen Steenie on another song outside of tempo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the first major dance when people, no, and it was, I think it was more 94. It was more 94.
That was around 90. It's in that region there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you guys turned on Boss, the look on our face was, where the hell did this sound come from? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because even Spec said that to me too, you know, so him shocked when him see the sound that night. Him wonder where them money come from.
Boss, if I remember good too, you guys took on Barry Culture
and heavyweight
that night. Yes.
Yeah.
And those were Scarborough top songs that you don't really really go after them. So when we seen, I said, whoa, where did this sound come from? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
we don't go hard, man.
Yeah.
We go hard them time when we just start cut, you know? Yeah, man.
Yeah. In my mind, but this could be just my mind, Superfresh got their real boss from Scarborough.
A real thing, man.
Yeah.
Fabo and get Marpot.
Yes, Jamaican boys.
Yeah,
yes.
man. Them give with the opportunity them for really big up Fabo, you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gary. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember that. Those are one of those dances that sticks in your mind forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Superfresh. Okay, so then now you guys came to Scarborough, busted dance. You guys are doing your stuff. What was the next move for Superfresh after that? Now.
Well, from this on, we get excited for especially from the war part now, because we have the music.
Yeah.
We have a bad MC, and Steenie at the same time. Steenie one of the best mixer around in the city, and we just decided for just do road. So it's like, you know, them time we're hungry. So from your call, money or not, we're ready.
You're ready.
We're ready.
Yeah. Because you guys were everywhere, but it seemed like even too, you know who bust basically the same time too? Was Black Reaction.
Yeah.
That was the two brother songs from the West.
Yeah, we have Black Reaction basically because Milo, even when Black, me and Blacks go school together, and we Blacks and Milo go school together, you know, so that's why you see never hear of a clash really them time there between we and Black Reaction. We all have dance a big sound there, and we not take on each other. The sound, because Natty Brits was always, you know.
But from you're saying you're coming from Black Supreme time, then clearly the relationship was always a good relationship from back then.
Yeah, man. And Natty Brits always close, right until him passing, you know. Yeah, man. So
big there. Early Bounty, were you guys cutting a lot of Bounty at this time here, the 94, 95 times?
Well, as I can say, Bass Odyssey, Glama G.
Yeah.
What else can I say? What else can I say? You know, Glama G, from me said, we're going to get one. Them time they wouldn't want to hear like Beanie Man or even Beanie Man. It was about Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
He was the man. Yeah.
100%. That's why when you hear Fresh Turn On with those, you know, you guys had it makes sense what you're saying to me now, Glama G's cutting the tune, because you guys had a real yard sound to the Fresh at that time there. You guys didn't sound like the typical Canadian sound. You guys had a rougher sound.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of times when you guys will go into a dance where it's a song from Jamaica coming up, you and Reaction would be in the dance, you guys would be more quicker to dog up the song than Reaction would be. Reaction, in my mind, had more dubs, but you guys were more aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. We like the aggressive part of the music, you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah. What was the first international or big sound that you guys took on at Superfresh?
Young days, Jaro, you know.
Jaro?
Yeah, some of them dance, but we just know I said Jaro was because we have quite a few dance with Jaro. Right?
From Jaro to Sound Trooper days, you know what I mean, with the same Ricky Trooper, man.
And even as we say, 93 we start really cut, and even 95 we play all Addies.
This was one-on-one, or it was, what was it?
Yeah, it was a one-on-one dance too, you know, but I get stuck at Jamaica for that dance too, you know. Steenie play Addies by himself.
I think that's where he got the ratings from Matterhorn.
Yeah, man.
That's wild. So it was Jaro, Addies.
Yeah.
Were you guys flying out these times yet, or you still just...
Yeah, man, 94 I start fly out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamaica, where did you guys go?
Spanish Town. And then, you know, Glama G bring me to, you know, the famous Arrows Jammies, you know, and Bonnie Gemini Woman Record Factory, and, you know, it just
and it was on.
Start circle the place, you know. Then after that, we start like
really take it on. Because were you doing promotions back then also? Because I know you've done a lot of promotions throughout your career too.
Yeah, man, because you see that, can't remember, you know, when in the 95 time, as I said, 93 we keep a first dance. Then 94, 95 is more about we had just a get out there, promoter Carl and Gerald, Big G, Used to keep Jaro, I'm always bring Jaro.
Yeah.
So respect that one. The first man where really even and the first man who respect we as a sound and even alcohol and pay we. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
How did the rivalry come up with you guys and King Turbo at this time here now?
Okay, well, you want me know King Turbo I run before Super Fresh.
Yeah, a couple years well.
And a lot of people might not know this, and I'm not afraid to give man them credit. King Turbo was a sound that inspired me.
If you didn't say that, Six, that would be a lie, because we know 95% of the songs that came after that King Turbo era was inspired because of what they were doing and what they did.
Yeah, man. King Turbo was a sound with me definitely respect and look up to them time there, you know, because they were ahead of the game, ahead of us to one thing. So when we see King Turbo, it was, to me, it was the sound that you want to make a step to if you want. If you want to do something serious in the business, King Turbo was the sound where we say yeah. So.
Because I know the big clash was 97.
Yeah.
You guys bucked. What happened leading up to that to make you guys even say, okay, this is the sound that we want?
Well, here what now? It's not even so much something happening, you know, is that me, as I say, the sound of me see at the most of the big sound them did fade out. So King Turbo to me was the big sound. So if we challenge Addies, Jaro, right here, me say we need to make a step for Canada. So we take some time off. But them time we don't have no foundation song, you know. We hardly have no, cause I'm more the Garrison song them we are cut, you know. So but here go King Turbo a step, we take some time, take a step back, and cause I remember when the Jamaican even Bounty Killer send come through in a Sugar Miner studio, you know, and Bounty Killer send come call you know, Major Christie ride a bike come and say Killer, and that day me weigh my options and me say, Sugar Miner, you me ball of the writer, so should I go get 3 more Killer or take the foundation? And I say no, I stay with me there, you know, foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because we couldn't play King Turbo without.
Because they were their thing at that time, they wanted to take everybody to tune for tune because they knew they had the hardcore.
Yeah.
That's where they're gonna rub you out, right?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. So that before we kind of plan for that dance, you know. So we go hard for stock up the foundation side of the sound, you know. Yeah, man.
Because that was you guys' dance.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. When you guys called King Turbo and told him you guys wanted a clash for them, what did they say to you guys back then?
Well, a part of the story are funny, you know, mostly. It wasn't really, we never really called King Turbo and say we want a clash. A short man called him. A short man called and say him name Donovan. I say my keeper, he want to keep a clash with me, and them are Super Fresh, you know, Super Fresh and King Turbo. So them drive come Eglinton, pick up the deposit, and that was it. But so when them come for the deposit, them realize, say, wait, a short man, but kind of...
It's too late.
Yeah.
You already agreed.
Yeah.
So you guys had the dance because you guys kept the dance at Marina. Banquet Hall. Yeah. What was the vibe like in the city at that time when the buzz like for that dance at that time there?
Well, you know what, them time the two sound them, cause at that time even Red Flame with kind of more, you know, relax and but so the city that promotion in the city like split. Super Fresh is the Western sound, cause now we make a name and. Everybody want to look forward to, you know, and them time, you know, the West Side is West Side is more the action in a go on then.
For sure.
And hey, they'll keep the dance. Marina Robina was the hall them time there, so we decided to say, and the dance was ram because King Turbo, like to me, I can say the crowd split.
100%.
The Eastern people and they support King Turbo heavy that night.
Because I remember walking in and there was 2 sounds. Because this is where I got something to tell you. When I walked in that night, there was 2 sounds string up. King Turbo was to the left. Super Fresh was in the back to the right.
Yeah.
When I came in, those times I was tape and dance. When I came in, King Turbo already had a tape deck hooked up on their song. So I said, okay, cool. They have it. I'll just get it from them in the morning. So I came to you guys and asked for a line, and you said, yes, you gave it. That night there, walk us through what happened in that dance, how that dance went, and then I'm going to tell you something when we're done.
Well, you know, even for me, you know, I know I say it was an uphill battle for we as much as it them more, you know, in the West End, in the West. King Turbo was more the heavy favorite for on a bigger scale, you know. So, you know, me and Steenie just, but there even them time there was a talk say King Turbo of even Lico Kim. And something
some big Puff Daddy or some hip hop
something even say some even me even Bilal a song from Bobby Crystal do a custom for me for Faith Evans song every step you take, you know, and Major Son and them do some custom. We do some things for counteract. Say, cause them time we don't want to hear no hip hop, nothing to do with that, you know. So we say any of them play anything like that. We have something more local reggae hardcore stuff we ever use. But we put the Bobby Crystal on the Faith Evans rhythm.
Yes.
So it kind of give use the hip hop flavor but with a dancehall artist. Yeah man.
And the people, and because I remember that night, don't get it twisted, it was tense in there that night, you know.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, you know, them days dance rough. So, like, even them so nowadays, them cry for the simplest thing, but them days, it did real rough. Tense dance is like, in that time, it's like, them dance, you call anything or anything. You don't know. You
really
know what
anything
expect,
or anything.
You know, you can get very, very serious and... But you know we're young and we're brave, so it's like we don't care or we don't fear or something like that. You know, we just man.
What do you remember was the best part of King Turbo that night? Something they played or their round or something where you said, okay, we got to really come hard now.
Well, just as we said overall, King Turbo was a sound where don't get it twisted. May have my fears too in the dance and. Them have a team, you know. Them time they have the Slingshot, Specs, Ricky, and I think Specs he talked on the mic twice.
He was speaking for a bit, but it was mostly Ricky, but Specs came on and said,
But yeah, man, us King Turbo did more gel because they've been doing it for a while. You understand? So. We never even have a lot of songs on any rhythm fee. We hardly have any rhythm strings to play, so it's more play, talk, you know, and things like that. So we kind of fight for way through it, you know, because it's a big heavy sound we have stepped to, you know. Because
what it was like this though, King Turbo had the songs, but you guys had that aggressive MC, which was Steenie that gave you that. You know what I mean? That wicked vibe that time there.
Yeah.
So it was like really King Turbo music versus Steenie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Steenie, yeah, man. Because Steenie was a big part of Super Fresh time there, you know. Yeah, man.
When it came down to it now, do you remember how the dance ended?
I must have not really, no. I just know say, you know, them dance they have some can beat off in the dance too. For both sounds, from both sides. From my side, everybody can remember the Ninja Man. Yeah.
In the name of Jesus.
Yeah, man. That was kind of one of the biggest highlights for the night. That them time them just done Christian and we book him in Jamaica and we never ever asked for it, you know, him just. I just one of the moments, you know. Yeah.
That's the thing with dubs. When you're cutting dubs, you never really know what's going to happen in that moment.
Yeah.
You understand? That was and as you said, going in, the city was split. Leaving the dance, the city was split too, you know. Yeah. Because you have certain set of man say fresh, certain set of man say.
To me, the dance, they're undecided. Because I'm not going to walk and tell you, say, we beat up King Turbo or you know, everybody have them egos and man will say that, but as me say, it was a sound of me highly respect up to this day. And the city did split going in and after. Everybody have the East End people is going to tell you that King Turbo win, the West End people going to say
super fresh. So. This is where I gained ultimate respect for you. as I told you, I string up the cassette deck on Super Fresh. Dance done whatsoever, the Ninja Man played and the dance done. Packing up now, about to leave. I don't know who it was that approached me. It was either you, Shotman, Fox, Steenie, somebody from the song said, yo, we need your cassette. I said, what? What cassette, boss? I'm going back home. You could get it tomorrow and I come double up. The man them said, nah, man, we need the cassette. I said, nope. Till a little rump shit happened and you guys I gave you guys, I said, okay, cool. You see, going back to Scarborough, I came by myself. I was so mad. You see, the next morning, my phone rang. Who was on my phone? 666 said, yo, where you at? I said, Scarborough. You came back to Scarborough with the cassette in your hand and you said, yo, I'm sorry about last night. I put it hype and we just wanted to hear about it. You see, from there, I had ultimate respect for your six.
Well, the respect go both ways, because even moving on from them time, I remember you as a man, we always come, anytime you come with your tape deck for hook up, I always have to just the way, just the respect when me have you, I can say, okay, this man take deck off the hook up.
Yeah.
Because all the cassette man them over the world know say must lead. To me, audio was something where we like for hear, right? And so it don't make sense you're playing at the dance and there's nobody for record, right? So I know you as a man with a cassette man, I always can look forward for no say must lead I got did it with him tape deck. So from him come once we play him off the hook up.
Yeah. No, because there was really 4 or 5 cassette songs, we'll call it, that sounded good on the audio. Super Fresh, Black Reaction, King Turbo, Desert Storm. You might have one more, but those were the 4 to 5 songs that always, whenever you tape it and you send it, especially when it's with a Black Cat, with a King Addies, where you could mix it together and then send it to New York or somewhere and they'll listen to it. That's what we're about those times there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Man. No, from there, boss, ultimate respect. Yeah. That's one thing I will never, in my career, from back then, that was 97 till 2020, 22, I never forget that moment.
Well, this means, as we say, I'm telling you, we live the streets, but me as a man, I always try to position myself as a more people's person at the same time. You understand? Because it can be, you live like that, but the image and thing, you have to know if you talk to people and rub shoulders with everybody at the same time.
For sure. All right, you guys did the King Turbo dance. It's a split decision. What was your next move after that then?
That was 97. Right, so it's just more Clash we look forward to, so now we even move on to even up to 98, Bass Odyssey.
This time Glama G was still there or he left?
No, he left then. He left, so this was Bass Odyssey Judgment.
Yes.
Yeah, that was our next big dance. And
walk us through that dance. What you remember about that dance, sir?
Well, you know what? The main thing I remember about that dance, I cut a Capleton. Should I know say Toronto we come from?
Yes.
And we send for it, and we get the song, but as them time they know the information leak and Bass Odyssey cut the counteraction. Say me not give a fuck where them want come from. So it was one of them things that where you have a song and you want to play it and you're afraid to play it. Because Squingy one will say, yo, I wait for the Capleton. So whenever really end up playing the song, so he end up that Squingy still play for him. Like when him say we're well cause me never want to take the kick. Yeah. From that. Because them days I remember, the counteraction was big. Because
it was more counter, it wasn't really customs yet. It was more a lot of counter.
Yeah.
That was the first. I think that was like at 5-star or Golden. That was somewhere in the
5-star. Yeah, man. So that dance to me was like student versus the teacher. Because basically this was super fresh and now we are against the master, so it go.
Classic dance there. So you guys did the Bass Judgment was a song from Japan.
Yeah.
That was Tucker Pie and somewhere of them over there. Yeah.
At them time that dance when we start all even custom. Some serious custom to we start cut because a lot of people don't know Major Son was
Yes.
A Toronto artist. You know, him about still, you know, go through some issues, but him about because really, him used to New York and come back to Canada, and you know, because really and truly, me have the most major song music. Yeah. Me have music with major son, I'm not even member, you know. That's we used to just sit down like this and we never have the record shop and and just make him DJ and we just record it. Yeah, man. We have a cassette full of rap, everything.
Yeah. No, son was wicked. When it came to lyrical style, I seen him live in the same 5-star banquet hall. Demolish the dance.
Yeah, man.
Completely flatten the dance. You know what I mean? Because his style was just different.
And that same year, 98, we have a dance with Killamanjaro and Soul Supreme.
In the same venue. In the exact
same 5-star banquet.
If I remember good, Trooper was on that dance.
Yeah.
You guys, Trooper either got out Soul Supreme or you guys got out Soul Supreme, and then it came down to
we and
Fresh and Trooper.
Yeah.
Yes. Walk us through that dance there again.
Well, as you know, again, Soul Supreme was a sound where from New York where bust out both at the same time as Super Fresh, you know. So them would have to go through for them struggles with the Addies and the LPs and you know Junior P them are like my age group too, you know. So we even right now we still have a good relationship right now. You know,
that was Junior P, Rito, Muma Sally, a couple of them that was over there.
Yeah, so that dance now, me and them book up at Jamaica with that Jamaica cut music for that dance.
For that dance.
Yeah man. That dance said them first round boy I stand up and me hurt because of some song when me have the man them beat them up. And them days you know no playback. You play back one song you're dead. So yeah man.
That big dancer, that's even online. People could go check that one there out and see it too.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys did the Jaro, did the Soul Supreme, did the Bass Odyssey. When was your first kill? When you said, okay, we killed this sound here now?
You know what, say, as me tell you, Muscle, me see you show all the while and me always see a lot of man inflate their story and tell a whole heap of lie. Me always tell people, you know, me lose 99% of the dancing when we play over the time. Because you have to look upon it, we not play against nobody where I look forward for we beat. The first real kill to me was, when we said that on that level there, was Turbo Phonic.
I knew 100% you were going to say that. Tell me, that was one super fresh dance that I did not get to go to. Tell me about that Dancer 6.
Well, yeah, them Turbo Phonic was the new sound out of Jamaica where really kick up the place wicked. Cause I think them even beat Jaro.
Jaro and even Stone Love, they roughed them up.
Right.
And then Stone Love brought them back to town and dealt with them out there.
Right. So what you know what means, them time that them I go through have a little issue I go on, right? So them locked down Sniper Studio. Because I think one man did have the dub box, one man have the
DATs.
You know, and so Fat Cat come and Fat Cat locked down and when we see them cut like them have a cut over back like half of the box pamphlet again for play, you know. So you know what? You know, have nothing to do with we, you know. We have to go through for struggles, them have to go through for them. So one man Steenie was on point, and at them time, you know, we have our dub box are built even better right now. So that dance there 5-star banquet all to one. Yeah. That dance we go on wicked to it. So that to me was the first real as a sound where people can recognize we say yes. Because we can't go like the Love Child, them small, you know, we just use them things
now on
growing,
the big,
you know,
on the big stage.
On the big stage now, yeah.
I remember Turbo Phonic was hot like fire.
From that, we not really hear that. From the dance days, like that coming like the last real dance step playing, you know, yeah. So if we want to take credit for that, we right after Turbo Phonic. I saw it go.
It was Phonic that got it.
Yeah, man.
You even brought up one thing. When did you guys open the record shop?
The record shop opened in 2000, is it 2000? Late 99, 2000, yeah.
What made you decide to open a record shop at this time? Because you guys were in Eglinton.
Yeah.
What made you decide to do that?
Well, Eglinton is the Superfresh headquarters. So we're basically where we hang out Port Royal restaurant is the record shop is the door right beside it.
Yeah.
So music me do. So I'm in there every day buy music. So the owner decided to say I'm gonna close it down. So as me a short man in the business, we just decide to say we don't make nobody else get this. We just decide to say, man, we are seize the opportunity right now. So a short man, we just get a short man go Jamaica and go like Dynamics and places. Just go buy a stock for the store and just ship them, and we just start. But what ended up happening at that time, that was as soon as like the 2000 come now, you find CDs, less records. So by the time it reached like 2001, it was more like a lot of people are transitioned to CDs, so a lot of people don't buy record that much again. So, after a while, keep going now, we realize, no, we have to go. We just decided to give it up and more focus on But
back to the song.
At least we say we know the music, so we just go try. And when I Bass Odyssey owner too, Bunny, I'm used to own record store at Jamaica too. I think Aquarius.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we go to Jamaica, we used to go buy a record there too and them things there. So, we learn the business. So any angle we can get to, we can get in now. We go promotion, we go record shop, we do everything we are trying to get we and pan in the business.
So the shop, you guys had the shop for about 2 years or so?
Yeah, about 2 years.
Yeah. You ever, back in those times, you ever thought about opening a studio also?
Yeah. We definitely wanted to open a studio because at one time I was even trying to with a source a dub cutting machine because we used to have to go either Calibi or Laka Channel, nowhere else. So we decided to. But what ended up happening is that why we shelved that is that Sniper come to Clinton and check me and say he want to open a studio and he have a dub cutting machine. So Sniper studio now when Sniper opened him studio, me are the first person. Because I Eglinton it there.
Of course.
So me are the first person up there. So Sniper studio become like a my studio. I'm a home base that, Yeah, I remember on Escoliva. Escoliva was like an engineer too,
At Sniper?
Yeah, Escoliva. Esco come at first. Esco used to in a Sniper round before him even start. Yeah, man.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So Calibi studio was more a house, house. So
because that was at the back of Eglinton there.
Yeah, down Rogers Road area. So it never really access. And Calibi a big man, it never accessible for you to just show up at him house like that. But Sniper now could hang out because it right on the block.
Because I think he had 2 different locations. He had the first location, then he moved to another one?
Oh, Sniper?
Yeah.
No, I think it was more downstairs.
So it was on the same building?
I think the same building, but then it go up to the top floor, yeah, man.
Sniper, eh?
And that building used to hold a lot of dance too, the building too,
That's the one that's right by the gas... Yeah, man, right by the gas station there, right at the corner. Dufferin and Eglinton, yeah. Because I think you guys even played Montego Bay a couple of times.
Yeah, man.
I got one for you. This was, I think this might have been Taze or one of those upstairs clubs. This was Super Fresh versus Strike Force.
Oh, it must have, to be truthful, you mentioned that dance now. Me not even remember about them dancing, brother. Because, and as you mentioned, Taze, big up Picture Man Lied. Because Picture Man Lied used to be one of the first ears we listen the dub them, When we get dub, we used to all outside that Taze in the car and we play them make here, Yeah, man.
Good. Because even that, you guys are talking about you wrote off Turbo Fun. You guys wrote off Strike Force at night.
Yeah. We don't have them audio there.
I have that audio. Yeah, man. I have it somewhere.
I'm going to need them audio there.
Yeah.
You see why I mostly at the cassette, man. All right.
Yeah, man. Crazy. So then now, because I know you guys got into promotions and stuff, what was the first big promotion that you guys did around this time here too?
Oh, well, let me take a step back then. When we meet Glama G and we go like jammies and them places, we get to meet like Bounty Killer, Elephant Man, Harry Toddler. So them you they know was kind of, as we say, them are like friends now, age group. So we and them used to link. So with the opportunity that come up in a 97. This is the first big promotion to keep apart outside of the Clash. So we'd have a stage show. The first time Scare Them come Canada. And we bring them come here.
I'll tell you what that dance was called. It was called Bunanus.
Bunanus, yeah.
Yes.
Banographics. Remember Banographics?
Of course we do.
I met the name. Yeah.
Who came up from Scare Them that time there?
It was supposed, well, just Ari Toddler never get to come. Boom Dynamite, Elephant Man and Nichikochi. Three of them come.
Okay, so Toddler didn't get to come on.
Toddler never get to make it. Yeah.
I remember, and I'll tell you a thing again. I have that audio too, boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have that. I came and I taped that dance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that was our first big solid age. As you see, most of the we try every angle. Solid age, we go to solid agency and them. You know, they will control the artists, them, and we work out a deal and. They have a girl named Opala shop to show them, so we book it and keep it, and it was ram. It was a nice, successful.
If I remember good, this was Rubina.
No, 5-star too.
This was 5-star.
5-star.
Yes, it was 5-star. Yes.
Yeah.
Big dancers.
When the artists them didn't have a relationship, so we did glad for the opportunity for know. It's like our friends them we are bring on the show, you know. Yeah, man.
Because that's when you guys were playing a lot of Scare Them at that time there too. Bounty was the boss, and a lot of Scare Them to go with.
Yeah, I can remember time gone where big up Bounty Killer, a real general. Because remember one day we have all, because you know you have a plate, 4 songs. 4. And we pay Bounty Killer for 4 songs, and Bounty do 3.
That's his style.
In the 3 and say, yo, Scare Them. And then him just call them and like 4 or 5 of them just do a combination for we, you know. Like him just share the other song for them, you know, and make them eat a food too, and and so Scare Them was, well, we have a lot of Scare Them, a lot.
You guys were playing Scare Them. These times was when a lot of people were scared. Scare Them was making a lot of noise. But if you were in tune, you would understand and you could see that this Scare Them, they're gonna go far. You understand? But a lot of people, these guys are making noise. Nah, man. But the real sound man, them, no, Scare Them.
Because even with that dance, you know, that dance, we at the first time we give all even Finch Crew. Finch Crew, we put Finch Crew upon that dance. As a Scare Them crew, Finch Crew. And, you know, it was, man.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't realize how much you guys done in the business. A lot of people see you in the clashes and stuff, but I don't realize how much work you guys put in this business.
Well, most of the sometimes I not even remember something. You know? So, you know, when you really, you know, that's why sometimes I'm good for these things still, because it bring back memories, you know, where, we're really, people think we are just all about the clash, but no.
Yeah.
Because even 99, we keep a dance at La Gia Kanja Banquet Hall. First time Firelings are fly as Canada as Firelings.
Was that the Stone Love?
Stone Love and
I have that on audio too, boss.
We keep that dance. Yeah, and it wasn't about no clashes, just a dance. You understand? Yeah.
If I remember good, you guys didn't even play on that dance. You guys just kept that dance.
Just make them play, you know, because with just promotion we are doing, you know. Yeah, man.
This is another big one. So how did the Capleton and Sizzla link come in at this time here now?
Well, the Capleton link now, a brethren used to there named Pound, you know, Dirty Pound. He used to have a son named Ninja 1000.
Okay.
Yeah, so him grow with Capleton from long time, as Capleton good brethren, so him give the link with Capleton now. The link with Sizzla really is what if the famous gate man
Gilly Priest?
Gilly Priest, yeah. We go to Jamaica and we check. No, Sizzla now. My vice Sizzla basically from, you have to call it before me even grow locks, you know. Because we vice Sizzla, we're Jaro. We're Jaro player. First time me hear White God. Pancho from 4x4. Pancho vice me first to Sizzla.
Okay.
Yeah, even at the injury here, Alley Cat said brand new thing on the block. nobody even really know who name so.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then we go Jamaica now. It just in our head we need this artist. So somehow we just end up check Gilly Priest and we say Sizzla. We want Sizzla and him say what? And him say come. And we just walk. We're close by. Him just walk. We just walk up the street, Caveman Studio. And the rest is history.
From there.
Yeah, man.
Because I know you guys have a famous 3 the hard way, which is the Sizzla, Capleton, and Luciano.
Yeah.
How did you guys cut that song there, boss? Because that's a legendary big song.
You know, so to be truthful, we start Vice, after we start Vice Sizzla, we already Vice him and then Capleton come on the studio and we just decide to just ask them say.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even it's like we never have to ask twice. Them just jump, all them song there, we're not even really pay for them song there. Them just jump up and just Vice them song there for we.
Yeah.
Because we'd already Vice him and Vice Sizzla and done and him just decide to just do it. When them feel the vibe, them feel the energy after that song till them do it for one more. I can't remember the sound. Right as them finish, them do it for your next song.
Yeah, because that's a classic. When you hear Fresh, especially those times, I'm not leaving the dance until I hear that dub. I want to hear that one.
That's not no put together combination, live, one take, right on spot.
Yeah. Because you remember those times there was no real Pro Tools where people were, you do your part and then no. It's you come in, everybody's passing the mic, a man moves from the mic if it's stationary, and that's how they cut it up.
Caveman Studio was really the sound, you know. Is the amp rack string up in the studio with a small dot, my little small dot machine or a cassette deck and I say a record. Yeah, man. The first time with Vice Sizzla myself, you know, is a record I play with the rhythm, you know. Yeah, man. Record. We not even ask for the song. Him just any man just play.
Yeah.
And me and Sizzla just say, I want that. Just sing a song and say, I want that. That's it. We don't know the song, nothing. Yeah, man.
That was there. Because at this time, because you guys had the Killer Link, you guys were doing the hardcore, but even as you said, you guys, even though you guys were a war song, I think you and Shotman that time they started to rush up for
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So what was that transition really about at that time there?
Well, yeah, when just as I said, when the box is like that, man, just as I said, our minds are open up to more things in life, you know, and then when just the way the man them the argument, the reasoning, you know, when you sit down with them, it's like I was surprised to see the man them there at Jamaica with less books, you know, where I think they are foreign and sometimes some leave with the knowledge you may get is like it inspire me. So it's like I go Jamaica for cut Sizzla, I'm gonna get you. I'm bring back the money. Yeah. I'm not cut nobody else. Yeah, because them time you have time when we used to go and we just cut Sizzla and Capleton and we not cut nobody else. You know, that's it. Yeah. If we not get them in our Vice, no song.
Even though you guys were still a big Clash song, but I guess this is how you guys were introducing those artists into the Clash from the Canadian side.
Yeah, man. Because we see it say, as I say, you want to know. Even King Turbo was ahead of us with Foundation, right? So when we get the opportunity from the Rasta side of it, we not drop no catch. Yeah. We say, yo, we are take lead from this part of the game, you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, that's the fresh that I know still. So, okay, you brought us up to 99, 2000. You guys did the Stone Love Dance, Stone Love Fire Links. When did you guys start doing, before that, 4x4? Didn't you guys clash 4x4 also?
No, I can't remember 4x4.
Because
4x4 we clash with Bass Odyssey here. But what as I said, them time they had a Pancho and Little Wicked now was 2 hour bridging them same way too, you know. So when the man they go clash now, so Bass Odyssey and 4x4 now. Me and Shotman, the two sound are linked with me and Shotman because them time you not true travel so much and thing them know we. So when them come, me and Glama G them link now, but we and Pancho them are friends same way. That's so it's like that we get caught in the big lights, you know. But yeah, we and them are part same way, you know.
From there, I know another set of dances that you guys used to keep too, but you guys didn't even play on these ones, was with Matterhorn.
But remember now, Matterhorn now, the link with Matterhorn really started from Matterhorn I play Addies.
King Addies, yep.
Yeah, so we know Matterhorn, even Sharman and Matterhorn, mother always talk good and you know, so the link was always there, and same thing, the age group to and the relationship from time. So so whenever we see the opportunity come, we just decide to say we're going to start keep. So we have Matterhorn locked down for a while one night time to Caribana and New Year's.
You guys were doing the New Year's too?
Yeah, because I remember we keep Matterhorn even Atlantis, you know.
I didn't realize. You guys had that contract for about 3-4 years?
3-4 years, something like that. Yeah, man. But and even maybe even more, because it started early, and then even in up to all 05, 06, with it still, cause the Atlantis one was 05.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even realize it was that long you guys had.
Yeah, man. Where Maggi used to just, we know say from him come now, him just know say Caribana, the next one, and you just continue like that.
Even with this time here, when did Steenie leave the song?
2000.
He left 2000. How come Steenie left?
You know what? It was a time when, remember me and Steenie go Grenada and come back, you know, because we have a 2 dance in a Grenada and we come back, and me and Steenie there wasn't no issue with me and Steenie, you know. And even if, you know, sometimes a selector leave a sound, there's some animosity or some problem. No, it wasn't like that. You know, the city did get all grimy and weird too, you know. You know, so really and truly, and me kind of tell Steenie if he just go and do him thing, you know.
Okay.
Me used to give Steenie my record box to go play as Steenie, you know.
At one time?
Yeah, man, when him just start like that. Because, you know, as I said, the streets did grimy. So, I look at myself, I don't want the youth get caught up in that. Steenie was, everybody knows, Steenie a good little kid. So, we don't want him like that. So, I just say, just make him go and do him thing, and him just take him time and, you know, transition from there till see product it is right now.
Yeah. Doing your stuff now. So then now you guys are doing the Matterhorn dances, but I know for a time after Steenie left, Superfresh kind of stopped playing for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know what, we take, you know what now, you have to remember, you know, one at a time the city get real hot. So we kind of had to. We kind of, in a sense, forced to take a step back, you know, and that was right around in the time when we meet Prophet. Prophet, now we meet Prophet in 01, somewhere around 01.
Okay.
Yeah, right, because after Steenie, I wasn't playing by myself, you know. Milo just more chill, and we meet Prophet. The story with Prophet now is that I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
Epiphany him going on, them have a little competition thing. I'm just see the youth I play, and I say, him done, and I say, yo, we sound you play. And him say, you know, play no sound, him just play by him as Prophet. So I just give him a number. And say, call me tomorrow. And he call me tomorrow. And I just give him 2 dub box and say, yeah, I play Superfresh now. And see, over 20 years later now.
Yeah, that's how long Prophet's been with you guys.
Yeah, man.
Because this is where, when you guys were off the road for a bit.
Well, big up Milo too, you know. Because Milo is a man where, as I said from school, Milo used to play Ninja Force with Blacks.
Blacks, yes.
And, you know, so, to be truthful, Milo, it wasn't a big hire in this. Milo just joined Superfresh, and Milo been there over 25 years now, over at least 25 years now too, you know, so.
Didn't realize it's that long how Milo was over there too, because I think after you guys had cooled out for a bit, what really put you guys back into light, if I remember good, was winning Fully Loaded.
Yeah, or 2, I think it was. Yeah, something like that.
2, 3, 4, somewhere we're in that.
Yeah, man, at the same year when
you
Newbie win World Clash.
Okay, so then it would be 2 then, 2000.
Yeah.
Tell me what that was like to actually, now the Steenie's gone, everybody thinks that that was the face of Superfresh.
Yeah.
Now you guys brought on somebody else, Prophet. What was your preparation going into Fully Loaded and that feeling when you guys actually won Fully Loaded?
Well, as me say, he wasn't known.
Yeah.
And he wasn't is his first real competition. 12 sounds, and we get now and worse, we get to play 8. And who play 7? King Turbo. So
yeah.
We so whenever we do no big preparation, one of the main things what we cut for that dance was Blessed.
That was the main thing.
Main thing we cut for that dance. Them time the Blessed have Unexpected. But what we do, we tweak it. Because we say, like, we change the lyrics to how the song starts, Yeah, man, and it work. It work. Well, and Prophet and Milo just go off the night, and people, it's like Prophet was like the new kid on the block, and him come out fresh, and people are wondering, wait, who that you so.
He came and moved the song. This is the big super fresh song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After you guys won now, what was the next moves for Fresh after you guys won fully? You guys are back on the road now. What was the next step for you guys then?
Well, at them time, you never really have too much war dance going. Because I remember now that this is when Ron Nelson really take up the
fully loaded.
The year to year fully loaded. So you have I think he keep it 03. I don't think we did enter 03. 03 was at 5-star. Even when Tasha Rose did go on good in that dance.
That was the one Chin was. So she was supposed to win that dance, but then she played back a song.
Right. And then I think it was 04 as 1-1. I think we win 04.
You won 2 fully loaded?
No, 1 fully loaded and we win Fitness 05. We did feel cheated out of fully loaded or 5. So Ron Nelson keep Fitness right after and with 5 sounds. And yeah, we would destroy that one. Yeah.
Why would you say you feel cheated at that fully loaded there? What did happen?
So to be truthful, them when them do the voting for that dance, for sound drop out, them not even call for we name. And when we look, we just see dance and move on without we, like, we never hear we name. Like they miss out for we name when them a call, and one of them things there, so, yeah, man.
But then that's how Fitness came around after that.
Yeah, and even, we're kind of in a mood still because, when we win fully loaded, right after we win fully loaded, them come with them call like right after Road to World Clash. I just become in mind from the King Turbo dance in a 97 where Ron Nelson did have a falling out.
Yes, we
from over Scarborough side, right? And we didn't have bad books from then, so it just continues. So it reach when we win fully loaded. Them go him at them time them link with Chin and them go to World Clash. But now them call right after and want to keep a dance with 8 sound. So me did oppose to it. Most of the sound them did oppose to it. Cause we've never meeting with the man them from Scarborough come down, all of the man them, everybody come and meet up and we say no. We tell Ron Nelson say, well, the main sounds them way you want to play upon your dance. We think we deserve. Cause remember it was only the winner get paid.
Oh, that's how the winner get paid and then advance to World Clash.
Well, that's the problem now. When we win, them decide to say them still want to keep a dance like 2 months later. Few winner go to work. So I say the same set of sounds. So why this reason for this big dance and then go do that something oppose? So I say we not do it. We are stick him up. But then King Sharp, Runners just decide to just choose a man where we beat him, but I keep the road to World Clash. Him just decide to just choose Desert Star.
That's how they got into that World Clash there. They chose him.
Him did agree to say him nah, but well, in a sense, I can't even blame him still. I get the opportunity to go World Clash, I go take it. You understand? He never fear to we, but I just life, we no bother make it bother we, we just move on from this. But that was our next kind of thing would we run to, you know.
Because you guys have had throughout the history of Fresh around us, it's been a real up and down relationship at times. For the longest while, it's been a good one. You know what I mean?
Go back to what I tell us, as people, as much as me and Ran personally, you know, have a problem. Because even right, that's what we don't know. We say police station over there, so right. I remember me, Ran used to round this one night time too.
You know that right behind there.
Yeah, so, yeah, and all them house me go right there. So me and Ran do a lot of business behind the scene too. You know, Ran I'll remix some song for me to one of them someday. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So me and Ran no really. Me and Ran have a personal problem. It's just you might have a problem with Superfish. Cause I remember one time in Banwe, you know, we can't read a flyer with our name on the radio station, you know. Yeah, man. Then when after the thing of Scarborough, all right, the Scarborough thing still ended wrong because we and King Turbo play, but he was a King Turbo. Him a King Turbo supporter big time, right? So we end up me go up on the radio station and him a gate away after the dance, you know. So what end up happening now? Jar already there with Brigadier Jerry, Josie Whale, and Chaplin. Them come out for the weekend and then cool drinks. Drinks, no Mr. Harp and them, and drinks just decide to keep a dance Wednesday.
At Palace.
Yeah.
I have the Jaro side to that. I don't have the Super Fresh.
What end up happening now is that we have Jaro on the ropes that night, you know, because Chupa just a pick, we sang them and I play them. But he not play like Jaro, so that throw him off, you know. And Steenie go on, so Ron Nelson just called with him on the radio Friday gone. So Steenie see him now and use the opportunity to style him. Him never like it, so him come on in box off in eagle off a turntable. So I guess so, yeah, you know.
And the whole eruption.
The corruption him get to little, you know.
Yeah, drape up.
Slap up and Ray and whatever. So he just decided to go up on the radio next week and say as of now them name that sound. You can't read a flyer, no flyer can't read with the name on it. So if you keep, so when I do know him, I put it in a sense to tell the people him, so don't put them on your dance, because
a lot of people don't realize, especially now 2022 type of thing, Reggae Mania Friday night was the main hub for when it came to dancehall and reggae sounds, stage show, anything. That's where it was.
So he had the handle, so he might use it to film advantage. If him know say if you not come from film radio station. Nobody now go hear you. So if a promoter bring a flyer, him now read it. If we dip on it, the people in call him and cuss him and thing, but we just live through it, you know. Whenever I make it bad, because after that, me and Ron Nelson still up to today, me and him never discuss even that incident, you know. We just move on from it, you know. Yeah, man.
Because so then did that bring back a vibes again when they just picked Desert Storm to go to World Clash and left everybody out?
Well, not really, nothing personal. It was hurtful to us, but you know, we still got World Clash to support Desert Storm, the Canadian sound, same way. You know, really never. We just move on. Most of we don't really make nothing bother we, you know. You understand? We just move on from things when them obstacle in our way all the while. We just have to overcome them and move on, you know.
Wasn't there a point where Desert Storm and Superfresh had a rivalry where anywhere you guys buck, it was on?
Well, that one from, I remember Steenie did mash up Kojo one night, you know, when I remember through Kojo and the eye thing and things, so Steenie put one card for him where they stick wicked, you know, because Steenie is safe in them. All they have to do is stay up on the left and slap him and he can't see her, and you know what I say? So them thing that they really, because I know Steenie witty with him words, them, you know, so yeah, man.
Because I remember a couple places, wherever Superfresh and Desert Storm was, it got real.
Because Desert Storm was like a sound from, big up Concord, was a sound from the streets, like, oh, you have to look how the sound them build up, you know. King Turbo, even King Turbo is a sound that build up more, you know, like, you them just decent, we have more say, like, them not in the street like we, so, yeah, but Desert Storm was like that east end rough sound, you know, and we now back down them way there, you know, so, yeah, man.
Did you guys ever officially clash like a 1-on-1 or a 1-in-3 or something like that?
No. And Desert Sound never really have a 1-on-1. No.
Back then, which other Canadian song besides King Turbo did you guys take on?
You know, so we never really do no 1-on-1 with. We always that's why we take so much beating.
Yeah.
Because we only fight the giant them, you know. Yeah, when I got David and Goliath thing with them, you know. Yeah, we always a fight, you know. Yeah. Because in the Gyro dance of Scarborough, as I say, it's a 2-day promotion and it Ramadan they dance. You dance. Remember them push down everybody, man, them push down the gate, you know, and everything, you know. So.
It got rough in there that night for sure.
And out of the whole heap of shot fire and all them something, you know.
Trooper was playing and something happened and Trooper, if I remember good, Trooper either left the song or that was his last song Gyro played or something that same night there.
You want me know, after Ranelson box off the eagle, you know, some man rush him and the light turn on and we are trying to kind of make it, but then it not work. But so then him in the middle floor, him and one of the man them tussle up and then the dance just end up done prematurely and we just, you know, that was our next thing. That's why the big thing starts. So we just kind of move on from then again, you know. And so, but I hurt me because you know, we're ready for Gyro that night, you know. Ready. We know we did more prepared that night because as I know the first one them a play, so we'd more prepared and ready. But
and this was after the Turbo dance, so you guys had songs.
Yeah.
I remember Trooper saying, yo, you think this is Turbo? We're not run out at you. You know what I mean? I remember that night there.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Crazy. Okay, fast forward up to you guys won the Fully Loaded. What was the next big dance you guys put Prophet in and said, okay, you won Fully Loaded, let's get in the ring again as a clash dance?
Well, let me see. Fully Loaded, well, after a while, Fully Loaded, it kind of cool down too, you know, because you know it goes. After a while, it's more defined, as me say, people realize, because my aim was that if we bring the crowd, you know, Zone 1 was always wrong. Because the thing is this for me, mostly, when we win Fully Loaded and them pay me look on it, say, all the sounds them prepared and cut music and them walk out empty-handed. So, me never really think that fair to you know, just for the business wise. I mean, and the promoter alone I eat. So me couldn't, after a while, kind of, you know, it kind of start fizzle out and thing, you know. But then after a while, you know, when it moving further to like 09, after 09, I wasn't around for a little while, you know, and then Prophet them now. Prophet was a man, is the man now where me have to give him credit because him work with where him off. Him because him even going to some dance with all even Poison Dart. When Poison Dart that want to dance.
Was that Poison Dart,
Country,
Mighty Crown, Super Fresh, and there was one other song.
Was Mighty Crown there?
There is a dance with Mighty Crown, Poison Dart, Super Fresh, but I can't remember the fourth song.
Yeah, but Prophet now, as I say, him single-handedly, because Prophet is an engineer, you know. Because since him joined the sound, he's the one who responds to mix all of the song them right through to present day right now, right? So, but Prophet now, he will cut even his own songs. He will, even if I'm not around, he will learn a lot from me to the style of how it. So I don't have to be there. Prophet go Jamaica, so cut music too.
Yeah.
Right. So you know, it's like right now my set of youth them now is a team, you know. So like going forward, you find all the easy. Same with the easy used to play Alexa Superior.
How did he get involved with Super Fresh?
Well, I meet the easy through Prophet. Prophet was one of the first youth where Easy know when Easy start playing music. So,
cause he's originally from Lexus Superior.
Yeah, but what happened is that we used to work out a lot together. Him and Prophet just sit down and play music. So by him doing that, him a learn super fresh song them. So it just becomes a time where easy just look and say, yeah what. One day him just look and say, yo, yeah what, him more give up Lexus Superior. And him more just join super fresh.
Yeah.
So as me tell you, it's like family. So it was easy. And he's been there since 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what you see now, my youth them we live as a team muscle, and he's is even right now we take more a backseat. He's more like do a management role in the sound business, So cause he's a very business minded person. So if me have ideas for the things, me just run it by him and him take care of it. And at the same time, he'll fill in if. On the off night when he's not forced to play music but if he is, if we call on him at any time,
it's in your blood.
There. He's there.
You know what I mean?
He's ready. Yeah. Stay sharp, same thing.
A song like Rootsman. When was the first time they came on your radar?
Well, Rootsman me hear Rootsman start. Make them move still, but it wasn't really, there was never really an opportunity then where it come across until like fully loaded. Is we never really getting a chance to buck them up beside fully loaded. I'm mainly fully loaded still with them.
That's where Rootsman and even King Klepto, when did they come up on your radar?
That now make me have to go back now. King Klepto now we know is a sound where King Klepto, when King Klepto first built, like King Klepto, what I say the original owner, which would be like Stitch brother. Me and him come from same place at Jamaica. And we hang out together, him hang out which part me live at Jane Street. So King Klepto kind of building at the same time like Studio Mix. It was like a competition between them two. So I was supposed to play King Klepto. Them did kind of want me if I pack up with because King Klepto when I was like him older than me and man more out there so him didn't really want me if I play King Klepto at the time, but at the time it did start my thing to some I just decided to continue to my
This was when you were doing Rough Rider or when you just started fresh?
When we just start fresh, then Klepto start bill them time. Nice. Klepto and Superfresh kind of billing almost like the same time. Them might tell us them out before we were in. Really,
it's within the same.
In the same
I
time.
Remember
frame,
Gremlin, and somebody else was playing that song.
Yeah, my next youth, we used to go school with X-rated. Name X-rated.
Yes,
we used to play. We used to play it too. Yeah, man. X-rated bridging up to this day, same like that,
Yeah. Okay, so then that's from back then. You knew Klepto.
Yeah, man, we know Klepto.
Rootsman came up on the radar.
Klepto used to play in the building when we live. There was Studio Mix clashing at the building, at the basement in the building. Yeah, man.
Good name you brought up there. Did you guys ever get into anything rough with Studio Mix before?
No.
Yeah.
No. It was one of them. Apart from only on fitness, only really fitness. Where fitness them and it was them and even Starcade was on that dance too. So yeah.
Okay.
Fully loaded on fitness. We and them never really
the same fitness. I'm thinking, Super Fresh. Was on it. We were on it too, because those time we came back and started to play.
Yeah.
Starcade. It was a couple more songs, and it was Zone 1, like a boxing night or something. It wasn't really Ram, but that night there, that's when Milo became Grim Reaper that night there.
Yeah. That's the night when Milo really start MC.
Yeah.
Because
Prophet, he started off, he was doing okay, he was doing good, but Milo took it over and ran with it.
Yeah, because you see, we realized that Prophet playing the music is very good at playing the music. So we just make a switch and say Milo talk, Prophet play. And You know, that's the big step make, you know, and Milo shot the place tonight and
Grim Reaper.
Yeah, man, Grim Reaper step out that night. Wicked.
Big one, fresh. Even so, then now you did the Fully Loaded, you did the fitnesses, you did all of that. Did you start to do back promotion again with Bring Up Sounds to start clashing and stuff like that?
No, after that week, as I said, we'd kind of take a back seat again. And you remember, after Fully Loaded, there was a time when in Canada really no clash na go on.
It was only Fully Loaded was the only thing you looked to for the year.
And when it fizzled out, nothing either go on again, right? And then, you know, as time goes now, when you know it moved where in the time between like all. We never really do much clash in the or like say 2010 to like 12. We never really do much clash then. Prophet was just more playing, and at them time they start Jill them do a lot of, you know,
back to basics
and them start try build back the thing again and thing like that. So till then when we met the next big step now was when Polygo LP.
Yes, that was the Fresh, Jaro, and LP. Tell me about that dancer.
Well, when Polygo LP, one day him call me and say, they want to make a dance with, basically him launch my LP, first dance my LP. So, them a shop to get a sound to play with them and Jaro. Him say want a sound from Canada we kind of have an appeal to the people and we want so much bring out some people and where. So him call me and him say him call a couple other people and him can't nobody now say yes. So him call me and we just say yes and them send the deposit. Puma send the deposit and we just make the step.
What do you remember about that night there?
Well, here what now? We know. Look for the two giants them where we go up against, but you know them time that we sit down and we do a lot of practice, right? The preparation was heavy. We still never really we still need music. Right, but them time they know we all Beanie Man come up just the day before the dance. Now we have a Beanie Man have a show at Brantford. And that's why people don't understand this dub play thing how it hard, you know. Because we go Brantford at the show and Beanie Man for do some song after the show, and when the show done, Beanie Man say him tired. And we then at the hotel, sit down in our room, cheer we then sit down. At 10 o'clock the next day, Beanie Man come down. And we not sleep. Me, Milo, Prophet and Easy, and we just sit down in there the whole night, the whole day morning we sit down. And so when Beanie Man get up and him come next day, Beanie Man say, wait, are you still there?
Yeah.
And he must say, I say, yeah, man. And you know, that's him just shut up and are the first people here Beanie Man this all Jaro. The custom with Jaro naming it too.
You guys played a custom that night with
Jaro?
Man,
we have custom with Jaro naming it, man. Yeah, man. But we're going at the dance now, and for some reason, we always draw number one. We don't know why. Every time we pick, we like no care. Every one I'm on them pick, and we always number one. So the man them go in and play the first round, and it's like, yo, man, them set a mountain where it was too hard for two big sound round first round. Second round come back again, and same thing. We just a step hard. Third round now, well, a 3-round dance still. Jaro really have to, you know, 10 Supercat, 10 Garnet Silk, and everything.
That's what got them back into the dance.
Well, the round there, to be truthful, me no say a round we are going to beat that round that night, you understand? But so then the dance supposed to go tune for tune, and LP them keep the dance, so them decide to say they not drop out because them no win no round. We run 2 round, Jaro win 1, but yet still all 3 sound go tune for tune because I feel them dance and them say them nah. We should have protest more and make the people them drop them out still because But you see, most of some mistake, I'm not too, can't bother with the animosity. Because sometimes you have to stop the dance for half hour, argue over something.
And you kill the vibes. You just can't bring it back from that.
But the tune for tune now, what end up happening now, it too sound them catch up in a Garnet Silk thing, and we can't manage the part of it, you know. So, you know, it make our part, because Jaro play Garnet, LP play Garnet, and I remember LP paid 10 of me Dennis Brown them in the first round, you know, straight, you know, just waste them, you know, just play them, you know, weak near box, you know. So over time, it was one of them things there, but it was a good showing for we, because against two giants like that, and we stand up like that for ourselves. It was
and you took on rounds. It's not like you just did good. You guys won rounds.
Yeah, man, win clear win, you know. Yeah, man.
Two names you just brought up too, Dennis Brown and Garnet Silk. How did you get the Dennis Brown link? Because I know you guys had enough Dennis Brown, boss. You understand?
Well,
okay, and then we'll talk about Garnet after.
Well, we'll do it the other way around. Garnet first. Garnet, we never really get no Garnet.
How come? And you're in the ground, you're on the ground.
The first, as I said, the first time when we were go to Jamaica for cut up, 94 December. Ticket by Garnet Silk is an artist definitely on the list. We are go to Jamaica and Garnet Silk did early December. So we lose out like 2 weeks. You understand? And then Dennis Brown now, big up Father Isaac, rest in peace. Eglinton again, because I know usually when artists come Canada, you have to come Eglinton.
For sure.
Make people know say you're artist there. So Father Isaac, I guess Father Isaac meet Dennis Brown from before as a bigger man forward there. So him, we say, yo, and him call in Dennis Brown, make the introduction. And the funny thing, most right when me there now, travel at hotel, I saw me come pick him up. Right, I saw me pick up Dennis Brown from. Me and Sharpman come pick him up, and nobody with him alone. We just pick him up and leave, and drive to Calibi. All the Dennis Brown area voice one time.
One time?
One time. We are the only sound voice. Only sound.
How much Dennis Brown did you guys voice that day, boss?
Whole heap.
Because when it comes to, everybody knows that, okay, there's certain artists super fresh response for.
When him build a vibe, we I don't know, just from how we meet him and we and him talk, as even at the studio, we all say Admiral Tibet. And him just call Admiral Tibet and say, yo, come sing a song for my friend them and do a combination with them too. And some of them songs you probably never hear we really play them, you know, and just say yeah, man. But we have enough Dennis Brown, man. And after that, you know, if we'd have portable studio like these, like out around now, I probably have 100, man. Because when him come back, we still, if him see me, him nah pass me, you know, it's like we and him always have a good vibes.
That's big, because I know that's somebody you guys have a lot of in your box there.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And I always wanted to know why. Why doesn't Fresh have Garnet Silk, and Fresh is an early 90s song?
Yeah. We miss out by 2 weeks.
That feeling like, holy smokes, you just missed it, boss.
Yeah, man.
Because you know you'd get it because you probably go around Jaro Studio or Glama G with Linker.
That time, Jaro Studio, this and is the Chupa, Vice song, Vice. Chupa was the engineer when we got Jaro Studio them days. Go do music, yeah, man.
Crazy. You guys did the LP Super Fresh, and Jaro Dance there.
Yeah.
What next after that for you guys?
That was, LP Jaro was 2013. Yeah. So then, you know, them have Andrew Digital have a dance anywhere, Global Clash. Yeah. And we go Global Clash. It was not to me it wasn't a good look because we drop out first in that Global Clash.
Because this was the first time you guys went to America.
Yeah, like that. Well, you know, so before, you know, we were supposed to go. Steenie, I go New York. We with Steenie one time. We are going to New York with I think a Cataract or Liquor Rock, one of them dances we forgot, and it end up that's we immigration. Hold on the dub box, and the man them try everything. We take out all the dub them, put in a suitcase, then find them, and so we end up having FedEx the box. And when we FedEx the box, the box missed the connecting flight at Tennessee and so Steenie reach the dance and him can't play no song for play. So whenever he never so this time this global clash now with Milo and Prophet them go and we New York get too hard as well from then touch your mic and start boo them, right? I know New York is a rough place. And
especially at that time there too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what end up happening now, we jump up on the promotion again. So now we say, okay, we'll take two, because we cut out some custom for that dance too and not even get for play and things. So we just decide to say, we'll take two I sound them, So we just call Bodyguard and call Addies.
Yes.
So that dance materialize, So we them the dip on the global clash, and so we just call them, and Addies we have a good vibe with Addies too, from Babyface days and things. So we link them, and A1 and Killaboo come, and Johnny Gard, and we book on the rocks, and that dance was a wicked dance.
Tell us about that dance there.
Well, as I said, there's something about Superfish, especially first round. You see, especially our first round. The first round, we always set up like a mountain, But the dance was heavily supported by the Clarendonians.
Listen.
Because Bodyguard already.
When Bodyguard rolled, that's one sound. Bodyguard and Bass Odyssey. When it comes to those two country sound bass, the people them roll out.
Yeah, man. Full support for Bodyguard. So what end up happening is like, we win the first round, Presto host, and being the type of person me is when the voting time come out, even when Presto vote and Presto really sit down them, like Presto look at Presto and say, this not right. You might vote again and again, and Presto look for me and I say, you want to win, but what kind of something this? Somebody just set up Presto. I say, Presto, just give the man them the round. Just give them the round. I say, I don't really care. I play good.
Yeah.
A lot of me get beaten feet to still. Even my selector them more time and talk about it. Them I say, me give in too easy. But me just tell them, so we waste like 10 minutes stand up and argue, vote. So me just say, at the end of the day, reach even tune for tune, and Bodyguard for sure you it heavily. Bodyguard play back a song with them in a tune for tune, with them play in a first round. Them play back them own song, and the people them still give them a winning speed. So don't care what you do,
you're not winning that one.
Beat them, So big up Johnny Gard,
It's like you guys took on every major sound there basically was, from the Bass Odysseys, the Bodyguards, the Jaros, the
Addies, Supreme, the LP. That's what I tell you. You have a lot of people tell you have a lot of men tell you them have even from your program them have 18-20 trophy.
Yeah.
But who you beat? You get where I come from, who you beat? I might not have the trophy, but look for me, look for my portfolio and say who we play against,
Yeah. So when it came to clash-wise, juggling-wise, everybody played with everybody. But clash-wise, to say, okay, this is clashing, I don't really think there's been another sound that took on so many giants like Super Fresh. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So, and then, we try to keep dance with other sounds too, Muscle, because even when you see we do a dance with Black Chiney and Tech 9, that dance we were not supposed to play on that dance,
Yeah.
It was just a dance where I try to keep something, so we would just promote a dance, and end up it turned into a tag team, and we just say Outcast. Outcast is as little sound, a Prophet kind of help build that sound, so we just decided to use Outcast and and keep a dance, and I just one of them things there, you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Couple more clashes I want to go through because there's some other areas of fresh I want to cover before I get you out of here. You guys clashed with Trooper again, but I think this was 2018.
18, I think.
What do you remember about that dance?
Well, you want me now to even at that dance now too. Even that dance, Prophet he get sick. So Prophet never get to make it to that dance. And musical wise we were prepared, but mentally we weren't in there. And there was so much stuff leading up to that dance. Cause even that dance, you know, Michael Moore supposed to keep that dance and really, you know, and then him and Chupa have some little issues, and you know him cause Chupa start, you know, Chupa is a hungry man, so Chupa start deal with him some way, and him link me and say Ray, and me just call Chupa and tell Chupa, say, well, here I am, Chupa. And we kind of look out the dance. Because we and Michael Moore do some work at the time and things. So I tell Chupa, say, we are doing dance. So even all the night before the dance, Chupa stick you up again and say, you have a man for come with him, and if a man not come in and come and we end up for just buy all the ticket for the man there. Because you don't make sell ticket on people, you can't go make him say nah come. So it just wasn't the right vibe, you know, and thing. But it go on and the Topaz nightclub, and Chupa did win that dance too. Yeah. And then move on next, then we moved to the following year, we moved to Soul Supreme and Shashamane.
Yes.
That dance was supposed to be a dance, so one here, one New York, one Africa. That was kind of like the same trilogy, you know. So we have the first leg here, and then, you know, it never, it go down to win Soul Supreme, and them win that dance again, and, you know, so moving forward, you will see a one-on-one at some point with.
Of course, because remember, you guys got them out of the Jaro dance when you guys played them early. They won this dancer, so you guys still have unfinished business.
So 2 times it was a three-way clash. So the next time it was. Right now, we not do no more of them type of dance. Then.
Yeah. Okay.
No more.
Yeah.
No more three-way dance now. So it's gonna be about that.
Because even with the trilogy there. What I think, but again, I'm not in the camp, so I don't know. What I think stopped it from going to States and Africa was this is just when the pandemic started.
Yeah. Because 2019, that dance going, and then right after the pandemic and everything get changed up, you know. So.
But then this is where you guys became innovative. And you guys built the company I Love Sound Clash.
Yeah.
And you guys started to do the online stuff.
Yeah. And then we a new MC where is more man out there in the streets and the juggling, you know, and him hungry feet, and him decide to say, because you know, mostly super professional, we think it's like a camp, you know, so a lot of good selectors come out of Toronto, you know, but a lot of them just go to, everybody say them run the place, but you only run Toronto. But if you leave and go Buffalo, nobody know them. You understand? So just check it. Dub plate put you over the world, you know, brother. All the body set of selected them in the world, like the dinosaurs as people call them, all of them used to play a clash sound. Matterhorn, Addies, Panther, Black Cat, Squingy, Bass Odyssey, you know, so on. You understand? So it's like that. So Reds is a man who big up me new shooter, new MC, you know, him the man now where join the fresh right in the pandemic time, and him start all the online Lovers Rock Sunday and all them things there and do a lot of that, and he's a youth where he's a workhorse, me I tell you. Man, big up right now, I'm proud of my team. Anyway the DJ Reds, big up yourself in general from my heart. I'm like a brother, I'm a little brother that right now. You know? So me right now me more do a more, as I say, a more mentorship around the youth, the youth them, you know. So we still link when we're done right now. We are going to link same way today. That's my done. That's how we live, you know.
You could see that you guys are trying a lot of different things, because even on the Isle of Sound Clash, it wasn't just Sound Clash you guys were doing there too. There was even a soca one. There was an R&B. All of these. That's why you guys built this platform to let's try it out. Or said this is virtual, so you can try basically anything and see what happens.
Yeah, man. And you see, how we going on a muscle, right? As we say, like we are moving forward now with in what we are doing right now. Move up to present day time now. The sound, we want the sound for out there play regular, right? But at the same time, we're not giving up the wire part. But more time, as you see it, so we are one of the sound in Toronto we're willing to promote events. You understand? Not most there's good promoters here, but we have to understand it hard for keep certain level of clash, and
for sure
clash not cheap, dub plate not cheap, me not cheap either. Simple as that. But to be truthful, I've tried to put on meaningful events with even sounds from here. The best sounds here I've tried. For some reason, it no materialize. But we're not in the business of bashing. You have some man, if you don't take a date, them say I run.
Yeah.
Me not go say I'm on a run. There's dance right now where people are asked for. Same way, but.
Okay. You know what? Let's get into that before we get into the 2022 stuff. There's two people I brought up earlier, but this is where you're going to understand why I bring them up. Online, you and King Klepto had an issue, all right? What happened with you and Polly that night there?
Well, we're them not really, more than call, let's say we them have nothing, It's Pablo march out every year. He's been asking me. But as I tell you, I kind of stray away from them whole heap of sound something, because at the end of the day, as I say, I'm not giving a free clash.
For sure.
So, me know the nature of them dance to say, once you're going at them, it's going to be a issue. You understand more time. So when Pablo called me, even tell Pablo straight. So him a beg with every year, and him call. We are doing. He profited up stream the online something for him to one thing. So him ask again and say, please do it. So me tell him sorry. We'll do it under one time. We'll last we play.
Okay, because you guys always get first. At least give me the last.
But not even that. There's a psych to it. We know we're not going to go clash. So if nobody no trouble we just play. We last play. We're not going to go cuss nobody, but that's when we're going there. You know I go already. Probably now. When we take the date now, leading up to it, him start like a week before or 2 weeks before him start to say wait till him hold them way more do, and we still not say nothing. We just love it. We not reply to it, because we not push nowhere. You understand? We just leave it where it is. So it reach where one of them situations there where him play and we play. You see the result. And it was supposed to be one round. Everybody just play one round. But then when the damage done, him decided to say, next round, he must say everybody might want to play again. So we get caught up in it now where if we leave, we run. We foot get tired right now, so we can't do nothing. So it's okay. Anything then. If I want till the morning, we're there. We have song. That for sure we have song. We're not afraid. So that's him go back and him play again, and them say 10 minutes again, and him go back, and it never work out again. You understand? And it reach where, as I say, mostly I've been in my business long time. Reach to a level you see what it is. So me no bother. We just kind of walk around it and leave it.
Because that dance there, he decided to take you on, even though you're not around the song. He decided.
Yeah, well, you see where I come from. Okay, now you see where I come from. Because me I look for, I kind of have not say rule, but my youth them know is mutual. If we are going to play against Jaro, and they select, we're not going to go this, you're not going to be a Bass Odyssey, and cause Father Keith.
Yeah. Whoever's on the battlefield, that's who we're warring with.
So it kind of get out. It take the spirit out of the dance. So it was what it is, and I just call it a day and just, I don't want to get into that part of music, them we live that kind of life, them, That member, that Superfresh should have a reputation from the 90s where even when it comes to juggling dance, nobody don't want to see we because remember the city split by this clash sound
and juggling sound.
So we don't want to go backwards in something. We just walk around it and leave it, cause we must get wire with you and
be okay.
Level,
and we're good to go.
Yeah,
Canada's Defenders. I know Superfresh says Canada's Defenders, but so does Rootsman. All right?
Yeah.
When are we going to get the Superfresh versus Rootsman to settle this? Who is really this Canada's Defenders?
Well, to me, still, we're all Canada Defender. So look, if you're in the Canadian Army, if you even lose, you're not a defender. Now, so you lose, you still defend yourself. So if you're there, if Black Reaction now play against a sound from New York, well, Canada represents so Canada defender. So if a man offended by we say Canada defender, hey, deal with it. Or when you're ready, push up. We're ready anytime,
Would we get a Superfresh Rootsman dance?
You will get a Superfresh on anybody at any time. Just make the dance materialize. As I tell you, we have tried to keep all the dances them were meaningful for some reason or another. Well, you see it, we willing to keep, and we're willing to, if we're willing to keep, that means we're willing to, if somebody call we, if we play against a sound, once the paperwork is right for we're ready. So it's not in my hands to do that, at some point, King see right now moving presently we have
this is where we
want to get to know King Turbo.
Okay, this is the first clash you guys did was 1997. You guys are clashing King Turbo one-on-one in 2022 this year here. That's 25 years.
Yep.
All right. How did you guys even decide, what? Let's do this again, because that's a lot of time that passed, and that's a history clash, as you guys called it, where the sound from East, the sound from West in one place. How did you guys come up with that?
Well, even this dance, I've been trying.
Yeah.
Years, I try. And you even see we have a dance one time called Big Dance Keeping.
Yes,
right?
with King Turbo and Fresh.
Right.
I think it was, and Mary Jane song.
Yeah.
In the middle
like right? So it was kind of, even them times we want to keep, but as we said, things don't materialize the right way. And as time goes, Slingshot is a man now where we have no respect for Slingshot same way, so as time goes, I call Slingshot and me give me and him reason for a level and know, say, well, we want to give the fans them something for, because I look on it mostly, you hear about like Stone Love Jar Jamaica, Addies, LP, them, but in Canada, you don't get that. You don't get where two of the big sound them really go at it, and as me say, the biggest sounds them here have been trying. Me know, for some reason them either a man no do it or a man not ready for do it or not, whatever the reason is, it must not timing. As me say, a man, everybody run them thing how them want run it, you understand? So if a man not decide to do it, me alone can't make it happen, you understand? So that's my reason with Slingshot again. Me and Slingshot have an ongoing reasoning again until we decide to say, and him reach him say we get back to me and kind of show him I want to do this officially and give Canada something. That's why you see we name it Canada history clash because it's been so long, and you know, we seriously we drop the fly, we teaser fly, and the world are looking and say, yo, me see people are saying they will fly in for this because they know say this is a good look for Canada still. I think this is a very good look. Maybe after this dance, some of the others I don't want to say.
Yeah.
We don't know. We can't know what the future holds. But as me say, if you know somebody want to keep it dance or somebody want to keep it, tell them reach out. Well, we ready, you know. We're ready. So it's on the other whoever else is ready.
You're always ready.
We always ready.
With the King Turbo Super Fresh Clash dance here, is there like a host, the MC and all that, or it's just 2 songs and we just go at it from beginning to end?
No, well, yeah, what? We will have a host, but we kind of leave them thing that till the official, you know. But the hosting now, we just want is the usual vote. If it, whatever, you have a host. It's straightforward, you know. Nothing. We don't want no controversy and no foolishness. You know, somebody for just go up there who win the round and of the year done. Simple. If King Turbo win the round, we move on and we go forward. Simple as that. Yeah.
No, this is definitely a big chapter in Super Fresh's and King Turbo's career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The mere fact that you guys could keep a clash 25 years later, boss, is that in itself is an accomplishment. You know how many songs has come and gone since then?
Yeah, man.
You know how many?
Yeah.
You know how many promoters have come and gone since then?
No, but that's why you see even some of the younger sons, them when you hear them, me and King Turbo is basically as them classify as the dinosaur them in Canada. You understand? So them cuss all the while over them now clash this, that way. But them still not do nothing. Because if them when I was young, you know, if I'm young like them, I'm ready for war anytime, you know, like that, you know. But the gate is open for them to do it. But so we just decide to say, well, we are going, this is like kind of, as me say, history. And it will show people what the real sound them do it, you know. Or the big sound them really do it. So it's a good look for both sounds and a good look for Canada on a whole, you know. So at least this dance can leave some memories when it done, you know. And as me say, 2 sound where we don't we and King Turbo don't have like too much of a personal rivalry. It's more. This is about this is like a musical showdown to me. You know, it's just about that music. Yeah. Music I go. Everybody know King Turbo. King Turbo is arguably one of the toughest backs in the world. You know, just so you go. We can't no doubt about that. And you know, we there do things same way and we're ready. You know, so. And preparation have to make, I sure them have to prepare, you know. You don't know what you expect from King Turbo, you know.
What's the date on that clash here?
June 25th.
June 25th. Any particular reason why you guys decided to go summertime?
Yeah, because we want, especially look the time we're in right now. We don't know what to expect. So we kind of want to give it some time for, and you notice even last summer, the place kind of open up where a lot of events keep. So we look say, at least by then it should have place us in a position where you can accommodate a good amount of people. Because I wouldn't mind this dance, want this dance to be well attended. So bring out the whole of the East, the whole of the East. The whole of the West, you know, same way. All the whole time King Turbo fans them, same way. I want to get up and come support that one, yeah. Yeah, you know, this is the city open up now. The city is like one place now. You know, I really have no East-West thing again no more. You know, it's like
that was. I'm telling you, the first time you guys clashed, that was definitely a East and
Young
West.
Street, borderline. Anybody from you come from East side of Young, you're Scarborough. That's how it go. Right?
The other side, you're west. It doesn't matter how far east or how far west. That was the dividing
Dan
line.
Mills is Scarborough.
Scarborough bus.
Yeah, that's what I say. So this time now, I want the whole city to come out and support that one. Yeah. Some of juggler them to just put off the night and just come support that one and come because we can't. juggling dance is nice, but we can't leave this part of we can't forget this part of the business. It's not about vibes. This is just gonna be about, as me say, a musical showdown. Where King Turbo, I go give you some real music, music.
Definitely looking forward to see
two
this
sound.
one.
We have two tough backs, and
it's gonna be a good one.
Proving that night, see how it going,
Got two last ones before I get you out of here. You brought it up, young songs. Would you guys take on young songs, or let young songs clash with you guys, or what's your take on younger songs, and what is a younger song?
Well, you know what? In a sense, to me, is them put themselves in that category, because as I say, we have played Jaro from like them time there, and them man, and we never care about young or old. We just want a sound to play with, but and we're brave enough to make the steps. So the young sounds, them to still, if them ready, as I say, we hope my number is always or say only one of them ever really called me before and asked about a clash with one sound. Yeah.
And what happened?
Yeah, it just pandemic too. We sound the name Come Jacks.
Yeah. Okay.
Call one time and say you want to keep a clash.
Yeah.
But I tell him, so well, whenever ready we can match up something, man. But most we talk nah do it. But we not have no problem with clashing with anybody, Bring your paper out. The other day you say animosity and Addies. People are looking for animosity.
And that's two different levels.
Right.
But when you looked at it, that was one of the most talked about dance of last year.
Right. And animosity I think of them keep the dance.
Okay.
Yeah, so if a man want keep the dance, call. My phone number no change.
Yeah.
My phone number is always home to anyone, so all you have to do must tell them just push up when them ready, anybody, we no business of who, we're ready, Cause as me tell you, 9 out of 10 we lose. We're not afraid for lose, so we're ready anytime.
Still ticking.
Anytime, yeah, man.
Talking about that, there was one last dance here. The Canada Rumble. Super Fresh went in as the favorite, boss.
We're gonna be the favorite in that dance. Yeah.
What happened in that night there, Six?
Well, what? We and Chin have a good relationship, so the thing did kind of get away where even for fine sounds, for rumble, it kind of we never really, as me tell them, we never really do them thing there, but
5 sounds.
Yeah, we can't bother with them something. So over time we see Chin. In a sense, like we say, we get Chin some strength to with Wagwan, and because we and him have a very good link, so him link and I say, we just do it. So I say, all right, we could just do it. But what end up happening is the first time you see Rumble change to a different format, where in the middle of the dance it stopped, which somewhere never make no sense, because if you're in the middle of the dance, it changed to one-on-one in the middle of the dance, right? So
they grouped up everybody.
When them do, them put all the name, and then make first round, like everybody just play. Then after that, you have to pick number now. And then one play against this number, or 2 play against this, and so. And not right there in that round now, anybody lose that round, drop out. So if you can cut a custom with this sound name, and you can't play it because you not play against him. So we end up pick against Majestic Vibes. Sound from and what we played good. We played very good, but we go back to it. The dance was empty. Or you win a round. Hands in the air. Majestic Vibes have him people him and him. Yeah, so big up. What do you want the name again, man?
That was, I can't remember.
Majestic. Big up Majestic Vibes. Them do them thing. We give you them credit. Nothing. Them never win the dance. Climax end up win. But you know, it's just one of them things there. The dance, downtown the dance, enough people never want, clash people don't want to go downtown, and you know, so when it come now, I just we and profit them in there, so when them so super fresh, we I just feel we are up, nobody now.
Yeah.
Sound man now go vote for them, now go vote for them, crowd now go vote for we. And they have to remember muscles. Just check it out. Whenever the sound remember Toronto full of, as they say, the capture land, as they call them. So you have to remember, you can imagine when them say super fresh up against a little sound. There's no way them want you to lose forget that. You know, it's laughter for them when it's done. You know? So it's one of them things.
You understand.
Give you them respect. Do him thing and nice little sound.
Oh, man.
Nice little sound.
As a sound boss, it's amazing to see where, because again, I've been watching the journey from afar, and it's amazing to see how you've matured as a sound man. I know that this is just part of the game, because you guys came in as the badness sound, then you guys cooled out, and then now you guys are strictly business right now.
Yeah, boss. Man, it's straight business right across the board, man. Right across the board. Even at the clash, it's business. Business. Right now, it's business. We change and we say real business. Any even clash is once you come to clash,
business
is business. Contract of a sign and thing, and we are gonna stick by that. I just decide there. Yeah, man. Business.
This should have been the first question, but I'll know the last one before I get yours. How did you get your name, 66?
Well, you know, so that I just one of my brethren from school. Me used to call him, so you know.
Yeah.
Me used to try call him, so you know, say my pose, you know, but he never like his name. He never like the name, so him just every time him see me, so before me say nothing to him, he just call me that before me call him, and the name just.
Yeah.
One of them things, their name just stick. The same brethren in X-rated. Where he used to play Klepto. I used to see him and I say, pose. And he must say, 66. Right. And him just start calling me 66.
And it's end up sticking on you. You're trying to give it to somebody else and end up sticking.
Just stick for me and we just move. So really, you work, you know, because if usually when me in the streets, if you call me right name across the road, me not even a look, you know, because I can't me I talk to you. You're not supposed to know me name. So you know, yeah, man. But one of them things there, and it just. I only good thing, running a bad reputation, you know, so no problem.
You understand.
People see it and respect it. So.
Right now, the floor is yours. Leave any contact information, booking information, big up anything right now. The floor is yours before I get you out of here.
Well, as I can say, first and foremost, I got to big up my team. You know, DJ Red's Prophet Milo. You know, I just decide then, and Super Fresh is a sound we always more time. We always look for even recruit too, you know. So, cause we make up our mind to be one of the last sound standing in our business, you know. So, if you are gonna do that, you have to get. It have a transition, you know. Yeah. And so I used to play it and it moved right on. So first and foremost, big up my team, some hard working youth them, and them stick with me and them believe in me and them believe in themselves, you know. So you know we are gonna just keep doing this. And people, all I can tell Toronto say, just look out for more meaningful dances, clashing and juggling wise, cause we want to be a universal sound, you know. We don't want to just be the one track sound, and you know, anymore. That used to go on, and we want to change the narrative of the clash sound and the juggling sound, you know. Up to last night we have played too, you know. Up to last night we played too.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have to look, you know, we end us. The young youth them, all of the young youth them gravitate around. We have to big up our little youth Smirnoff, DJ Smirnoff. See that little youth there and love how the youth play, and even last night we have danced with him too. And yeah, he's one of a very talented youth, and you have youth them like King B, Joshua Lucas. You know, big up all of the young youth them we are do them thing, and all sounds we are keep the music alive. Big up on yourself, and as me say again, people, June 25th, Look out for the dance there, the dance there go mad. You go see something you never see before in Toronto. That's why we call it history. Just from the settings to everything is going to be. When the flyer drop, we see the real thing how it look. It's gonna be an epic vibes.
I understand where you and your team's mind is at. So in my mind, I could picture it already, and I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be something special. This one is gonna be special, and more of the giants them too. There's more things in the works for, and Super Fresh open for bookings at any time. Anytime when they're ready. Just link. Most of the people in the industry know how to get to it. Social media is always there.
Leave the social media or number.
Yeah, well, the Instagram Super Fresh Sound, Facebook Super Fresh Sound. You can contact Prophet I Love Sound Clash same way. And my number is always out there 647-834-4308 at any time. Prophet. I can't remember everybody number out of my head, but Prophet 647-224-6820. DJ Reds _music on Instagram. Anytime when you're ready, when you want on a party shot, juggling why I see him here, link DJ Reds is always ready and willing. The easy. Contact my management team same way and we're ready. We're ready for push the vibes, So anytime when you're ready, just reach out to me. Anything. If you're not ready, we can call you to because we're ready for anything, Yeah, man.
6. This conversation, boss.
Respect muscle.
Epic. Listen, I'm going to put it out there. It's been about 2 years now. I've been trying to make this conversation happen. It just wouldn't happen. One day you linked me out of the blue and said, yo, ready? We got something to go, and you made it happen. You understand?
Man. Yeah, man. You don't know.
Yeah.
Muscle and you get some more audio for you. And when you gather the audio there for me too, because all the strike force, me tell you, we never remember about all of that. So we need to have them. We need to put a collection.
A fresh.
Whereas like we have things more digital now. Bam, bam, bam.
What I have a lot too, I have a lot of the flyers.
Yeah.
I've been collecting flyers from like 89.
Yeah.
So a lot of even just juggling dances passing through, I have enough super fresh flyers.
Need some snippets of them things.
I had to
for you.
You know what I mean?
Keeping out the archives because
6. Thank you so much for doing this, boss. You understand?
One love.
Let me give you an outro and get you out of here. Yeah. All right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
Peace.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.